through. Um, there's a love interest.
An interesting moment because she brings up the love interest, and I'm just going to share something anecdotal. It has nothing to do with this particular project, but I remember this one time I had a bad breakup, brokenhearted, the whole thing, and it only at that moment do you realize how much stories are driven by love interests. So when she had said that last night, I quickly thought in my head, do I make a story that's not about a love interest? And that's interesting, because if you think about it, a long enough story, there's always a love interest, right? So I started thinking about the things I'm writing. Are there love interests? Cat Dad and Supermom, I would say, is the closest thing I'm currently writing that doesn't really have a lot to do with love interests. But that's a kid's book. You're not going to see that as much in a kid's book. So I guess that's almost a takeaway there. When you think about marriage is still a love interest. So if you have any married characters, you're almost already lost, right? Even after a quick pause and think, knowing where the stories are going, especially some of it. Yeah, love interests kind of take over books, doesn't it? Can you think of a book that doesn't have some sort of love interest that is a story? I could think of a few, but I'm asking you. But for now, go to fangsandfoulplay.com to get your copy of this amazing project we were talking about that led to this question for you all.